Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, June 15, 2022. If you've been sitting on feelings that need release, they're likely to find a channel for expression now and this week. Venus and Uranus align in your sector of joy, creativity, and love, inspiring you to make changes. Love can bring surprises today, and buried emotions awaken. You may need to lay to rest some aspects of your past if they're no longer serving you well. Eventually, these will pave the way to a new beginning. This transit helps you detach just enough to enjoy yourself more fully. There can be romantic or creative excitement, and you might capture the attention of people who hadn't noticed you previously. Your usual inhibitions on a social or creative level melt away now, and you can feel pleasantly engaged or willing to go out on a limb. Others find you especially interesting and unique. Let it all hang out. Sounds risky for someone who's ruled by structured Saturn, but today's astro-weather is urging you to color outside of the lines. After all, it's not every day that luscious Venus joins forces with spontaneous Uranus, not to mention your flirtatious fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression. Single? You're not only making an impression on your admirers but also surprising the world with your eccentric yet charming love language. Release all expectations, and be your most authentic self. If you're in the mood to experiment, then so be it. Expect the unexpected. Inspiration could strike at any moment when Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus today. Electric and beautiful, the blend of cosmic energy excites all of your professional possibilities. You may have a sudden desire to bring your idea to life through your work, so you could make significant progress in a remarkable amount of time. The conjunction could also encourage you to switch up an ongoing professional project. You may have a new direction to take your work in, potentially leading to something more valuable and beautiful than what you had originally expected. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday has done more than leave you with your professional instincts sharpened. This first visit since Jupiter's return to your income sector and the last before Venus, the planet of money, is due to return later next week, has helped to boost your confidence on both fronts while amplifying a sense of anticipation. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. It's a good time to review your stuff and maybe get rid of anything that's just taking up space. It's probably not the time for a yard sale, but you should be able to find good homes for any excess. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. The planetary alignment today increases your energy, so be prepared. There is a lot of kinetic energy for you to process, and it's recommended that you get plenty of exercise. If you feel too antsy at work to sit still, take a walk on your lunch break or take a quick trip to the gym. The food you eat will determine whether you are able to process this transit in a healthy way. This energy must not be internalized, so light foods are preferable. Welcome to the wonderful energy of a vibration. The essence from this number can see you far more competitive than usual. Further, you may notice that you are particularly ambitious today. Use this to the fullest to make some real headway in your career. You're more likely to want to get out and deal with others than usual, making it an opportune time for meetings and sales. Make some progress. You'll feel great at the end of the day with all that you accomplish. To have the moon return to an adventurous part of your chart in the heart of the working week might sound like a case of bad timing, but this is something that comes with few demands. Instead, a day after Mercury left Taurus and just as Venus is making it more about following your heart, the two will work in tandem over the coming days. As things come together on the income and career fronts, this is helping to maintain the right balance between work and play. Mercury's departure from Taurus yesterday and her own alignment with Uranus here over the weekend means that Venus is now in the lead. Where Mercury has left you with the means to keep the communication lines open, as the planet of love, Venus is putting the focus on matters of the heart and your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. When was the last time something truly unexpected happened to you? If it's been a while, or something just happened but you love surprises, you have a lot to look forward to today. A Venus-Uranus conjunction in luxurious Taurus could upset your routine in the best possible way. Because the financially gifted bull is involved, your surprise might very well be money-related, such as a contest or prize announcement or news of an unexpected inheritance. Romance might be in the mix, as well as an ex contacting you unexpectedly or a current lover expressing their true feelings. Engagements, surprise parties, and elopements are all possibilities under this impulsive planetary union, so be ready for anything. Thrills can be had by something you create or manifest for yourself as well, so use your best instincts when making investments or deciding whether to swipe right or left. One little decision can change the course of your entire life during this unpredictable, extraordinarily unexpected aspect. In the morning, the Sagittarius moon squares off with Saturn in Aquarius, provoking distress. We are tapped into a deep well of emotion at this time, yet we lack the means to express our feelings to others. Either our current company appears not to care, or they are preoccupied with responsibilities and don't have the bandwidth to hold space for us. This can be frustrating, causing us to become guilty for feeling too much, while everyone else seems to be getting along just fine. While this is a projection on our part, the isolation we experience is very real. Instead of seeking validation for what feels true for you, remember that your feelings don't have to be granted credence to be transformative on a personal level. Following this, the Sagittarius moon trines Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our intuition. This transit helps us to process the events of the Moon-Saturn square. It connects us to our sole purpose and allows us to see that our immediate struggles are transient. This is a good time for reaching out to others in the spirit of compassion, employing divination exercises to generate mindfulness, or for utilizing a creative practice for therapeutic means. Why do we allow emotions like guilt or shame to isolate us? Yes, our past is unique. No one else has the same lens on reality because no one else has lived identical experiences. Yet, while our history might be our own, we can still find relatable ways of sharing our stories with others to inspire communion, compassion, admiration, and respect. Fortune might land in our laps. Although luck appears randomly, it is the result of good karma gathered from previous deeds. Enjoy this magical moment.